Alright, I figured today I would make my update video on my 2001 Accord. So I'll just talk about all the things I've done to the car, and yes, let's get started. So right off the bat, I did get some OEM fogs. These were off a 2002 Accord coupe. It was silver. I heard that only the silver color actually came with the fogs, but I'm not sure about that. I did remove the gold emblem as it was chipping, or it wasn't chipping, it was fading, and I really didn't like the way it looked, so I took it out. This fog light is cracked, but I'm gonna get a replacement housing for that, which is easy because you can get them from the sedan. Excuse the headlights, I need to polish those. They don't look too good right now. That's okay. Next up, these 16-inch wheels. These are MB7X wheels. They're 7-spoke, and I've got some really nice Lufin 205 55/16 all-season tires on here, which are super nice. The car rides so much nicer. I don't even know how to explain this, and these wheels, in my opinion, look really good on this car. They're actually from, I got them off a I think it was a 2006 Mini Cooper S, or no, it wasn't an S. It was just a regular. It had 195 55 or 195 55/16 snow tires on there, which I do still have, and I might run them in the winter, but I might run my little 185 70/14 tires with the Steelies on here during the winter. I don't know. I did get these WeatherTech visors off a 98 Accord coupe, silver, so now I do have the matching set. They got the center visor, window visors. Super nice. And yeah, and all wheels are pretty much in good shape. This is about the worst. This is the worst of the damage, which it doesn't bother me. Came like this. I don't drive in this on the street much in town. I did acquire a few scratches. That's okay. Nothing a machine polisher won't fix. Which I'm going to invest in a lot of better equipment. I just have a basic Harbor Freight, and it just really doesn't do the job too well. And as you can see, there's just a lot of swirl marks. But you know what? It's in great shape. The rear bumper is, I think, probably the worst. Scratch, crack, sort of big old scratch. Yeah. Kind of a bummer. I did get a chrome exhaust tip. I probably should mention that. I really honestly think this looks so good. I'm planning on keeping the stock exhaust. So I did get an original dealer tag from the dealer that the car originally came from, Decana Honda in Vancouver, Washington, which is cool. Still need to add this back. I'm contemplating on whether I want to get the gold H, which are kind of expensive. My friend just bought an Accord exactly the same, and it has the full gold emblem kit, and the dude went way out of his way to find them. So I found some on eBay. I might added a couple stickers. These are fun. Stepping inside, I did get leather interior, full leather interior, not full. I still need to get the leather door panels, but I want to find one that's nice and crinkled here, that looks nice and good, because a lot of them, for the coupe, the sedan has the nice crinkle like the Odyssey has, but the coupe has really flat, and I don't like it. It just looks bland to me. Like, I'd rather keep the cloth. My search for wood grain, I kind of decided to keep this. I like the way it looks, so for now. Let's see what else. Nothing here has changed. Did get a fog light switch with the fog lights, but it's all my fog lights run off the parking lights, so it doesn't really matter. Go ahead and start it up for you here. $179,569 miles. I've done a couple road trips so far this summer. I did one that was around 600, 700 miles, and this car, no problem. At one point, I was driving pretty fast, and I was cruising like 85 the whole time. So, car didn't skip a beat at all. I do have a check engine light. That's for each. So the seatbelt light stays on all the time. It goes on and off. Something's wrong with the latch. The dealer, it's under warranty, believe it or not, which is really cool. You kind of can hear Something's kind of weird with it. Anyway, that's that. And the SRS light, I'm getting some, whatever, I can reset it. I'm not worried about that. I do have the TL steering wheel. I don't know if I mentioned that in the past, but it's kind of falling apart. I'm ready to get a Type S one, but I'm just waiting, you know. There's no reason to just get a crappy one. I'm gonna wait for the right one. Figured I'd showcase these seats. They're in pretty good shape. Oh, that stupid shadow is screwing me over. I have the 98 2000 headrest right now. I do have one 2001 headrest that's leather. So these seats right here came from a 98 Accord LX, which means that they went to the dealer, or to a shop to get the seats upholstered. So it's a higher quality. As you can see, this is actually the material. This is the original seat from the car. I just took the passenger seat material off of the other car. Anyway, so I actually took the whole bolster. So this thing, after I replaced it, is so much more comfortable on the on this part, because, you know, it's a passenger seat, so it probably has, you know, not very many people riding in it. And that was a clean car. I wish I could have ripped the carpet out of that car. Anyway, and then this seat is out of a 2001, which has aftermarket leather. And as you can see, like, this is much more padded than this one. This seat is comfortable as heck. Well, this one kind of hurts my back a little bit, just, you know, it always has. So still in the future, I would love to do a CL Type S seat conversion. It's on my radar. If I see some for cheap, I'm buying them, no questions asked, because these seats are kind of uncomfortable, and, you know, there isn't that much padding. If I could get it like this on here, I would be okay with it. So I'm just, you know, I've got my eye open. I wish I would have gotten the driver's seat from that car, but it had the power seat, and I didn't want to deal with wiring, and also it was ripped. Your seat, on the other hand, is immaculate. There's one little spot right here where I need to use Goo Gone or something there. I'm a detailer, so I know how to clean cars. Right now, the car, in my opinion, is super dirty, but whatever. To most people, this is super clean. Anyway, it's immaculate. And as you can see, I've got these black floor mats as well. I got these out of a 98 coupe. These are not OEM, they're aftermarket, but they're just to protect the floors. And the other mats look like crap. I don't know why. I shampooed them, and like 2 days after, it's the shampoo I'm using. It's not the right. It's like bleaching it. It's not good. So I'm gonna look and see if I can get another pair of OE. I'll show you the trunk. I just got a set of two 12-inch kicker steps. That's not really part of the car, in my opinion, but it kind of is. And then there's just the sounds. Yeah, whatever. Ignore that. These sound so good, just to my personal satisfaction. So, and now let's pop it. Everything under here is pretty much stock still. Do have a cold air intake, ghetto cold air intake. Sounds good. I get about 3 miles to the gallon better gas mileage, and then I also did an EGR delete just this week, and I get another mile per gallon better gas mileage. So I'm happy with that. I might put it back. We'll see what happens. I do have an HID kit, and I also have LED high beams. Those are amazing lights. So anyway, that's that for the motor. Also, the car is leaking oil everywhere. I've already replaced this gasket. This one needs to be replaced so bad. That's what's next this summer, as well as the GR Passage. This motor burns oil. I have to be honest, I use a quart of oil a week. So, but the car still runs good, you know, so. It's all good. Anyway, let's go take a first spin. But I'm not gonna run the AC. The AC in this car, no idea why, only works when you're moving, basically. When the RPMs are low, I think there's air in the system. I have a friend who's gonna help me out with that. I've got the windows open. I'm gonna open the roof as well. And let's take off. I did put a new clutch in not too long ago. I don't know if I covered that in a previous video. Nice, beautiful road here in my town. Brand new road. Maybe give you a... follow me there. Thanks for watching.